Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, B Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning, where I do what I do for you. Got something nice for you today. Let's go. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, message in the story for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in and receive them. The numbers is good. I appreciate you. Let's go. Right Thinker's mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right Thinker's way of life, and that's what it is. Through mental and spiritual discipline, daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. Excuse me. My mission, and I'm on it, is to get all right thinkers to know thyself. I give you daily lessons to make that possible. All you gotta do is tune in, practice your lessons, and know thyself. Let's go. Let's work together. I ask you the question: do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you out with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and thinks that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual rock. I'm here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to my eye, be true. Right thinkers, in the words of Stevie Wonder, all I do is try to enlighten all of you. That's my theme. That's the concept today. Let's talk about it. Right thinkers, they say all study and no play will make P-Funk unbalanced, aka a dull boy. I say, nope. Studying is my play. I find pleasure and take knowledge and understanding of obtaining more knowledge. I'm a knowledge freak. Okay, understand that. So yeah, I'm constantly learning. So I troll for knowledge. So I can do what? Enlighten you with it. I'm a teacher. Life lessons. Again, that's what I call my rightisms. And right thinking philosophy is my life lessons so that someone else can learn from them. I did, so I'm just passing on the lesson. These are nothing but lessons that you can learn and use. Let's go. Yeah, all I do pretty much is obtain knowledge and correctly inform you with it. We're in an age of information. Bad information is like no information. Same thing. If it ain't gonna use, if it ain't gonna do, if you can't benefit by using the information you're getting, why are you downloading information that's not gonna suit you or do anything for you? If you want pleasure, you want friends, that's fine. But if you want knowledge, you gotta get somebody who know what they're doing, aka an authentic teacher, a sage. All right. Yeah, understand this. Oh yeah, information. Okay. I have a lot of books. And I guess what? I done went through pretty much all of them. So I gotta get some new information. I'm going to the bookstore and I'm gonna do that this week for you. So get ready for some new information. I got you. All right. Knowledge don't stop. It's an ongoing thing. And the truth don't change. You just keep cycling it and keep passing it on. That's what I'm doing. I got you. Okay, listen. I love learning things. What? That I can use. Again, useful information. I love getting that so I can better myself daily. And what being better daily means I can teach you better when daily. That's what I do for you. Knowledge is also the only way what to know God for yourself. If you're ignorant, you ain't never gonna know God. Simple as that. Why? It takes knowledge because God is mental. I tell you all the time, God is spirit, all consciousness. And I spell the conscious with a Conscience. Why? Because it's proven fact, science. that God dwells in the heart of man. And guess what? So now you are spiritually given knowledge here to what? Better yourself. I'm only here to give you something that you can use. We were all born, first of all, with no knowledge of self. That's fine. That's the game. The idea when you live to do what? Know thyself. The idea of life ain't to get rich and famous. No, none of that is for you. Every individual to know themselves, and that's to find God within you. That's where He dwells, in case you didn't know. Now, I found the secrets of life. It's only a secret to those who don't know, okay? But watch this. And what is it? It's self-knowledge, not worldly, scholarly, biblical knowledge. Self-knowledge is the best knowledge. Knowledge of self gives you knowledge of God. Now, as a master of myself, you can only control and master self. That should be your goal personally. We always judge and critique everybody else, but we don't look at ourselves. The third eye means that your eyes open to see inside you, aka to see thyself, to know thyself. You have to see it. Third eye is the way to get that to happen for you. That's what my goal is, to try to open up that third eye for you. Right thinking is an art form, which is what? Knowing what information to learn and live to teach others. I can discern what is true, what is not true, what's real, what is not. Why? I study, so I understand and I learn. That's why. When you have knowledge of self, all other knowledge fall in line. Jesus told you what? Find the kingdom of heaven first. And where is it? Within you. So find yourself, know thyself, get to God, and your life will be fine. Trust me. You be walking in the grace of God. You walking in God's light, whatever you want to call it. But when you're living right, doing right, you just look a little different. That's all. I try to enlighten anyone who I may deal. Wait a minute. Yeah, I try to enlighten anyone who is in the dark. Oh, I teach ignorance means we're in the dark, not knowing. I give you light, aka knowledge. If I'm talking, I'm educating. That means I'm saying something worthwhile hearing to somebody who may need to hear it. So I teach constantly. Some people don't want to be taught. I see a lot of that, and my tolerance for ignorance is starting to get less and less. I'm just saying. But not bragging or not ego tripping. What's that? I don't know what my own right it is, but yeah, let me get this right. Now, if I'm talking, I'm educating, trying to enlighten, trying to give you something, food for thought, enlighten you to something. So I'm not just gonna vet my mouth, ego tripping and bragging about what I've done. Ain't got time for that. Use them as facts for life. There you go. And again, let me say this to you. I know God personally. And if you don't, you need to do some work. Why? Because that's what you need to know Him personally. Don't have belief. Don't have faith in Him. You should have an experience so that you would know Him. Yes, and I want all right thinkers to what? Know Him also. Knowing God is knowing thyself. The God is the God in you. They gave you that little hint and they put it in there because they know that average person read that won't get it. But a true person look at that. I'm basing my philosophy around knowing thyself. Because all the things that make that happen, I can teach you. That's my point. Let's go. Now, when I'm not teaching, I'm not giving advice or trying to help somebody, I'm studying. Okay, aka having a ball, doing what I call my thing, learning, acquiring information, downloading knowledge that I can interpret, understand, and pass on. Mostly use for myself first before I give it to you. Like the parent with the bottle, you check it first. Before I give you anything, it's already been checked. Trust me. So, understand this. I have a few skills that I can't instruct others on. When I was coming up, we had trades, electricity, mechanic. Those are skills that will give you a good living if you learn the art of it and use it to what? Make money. That's what they gave it to you for. If you have skills to pay the bills, you should never go broke. That means you can do something and earn money, not steal, rob, or cheat. Okay, honest living. I'm a teacher of what? Life lessons. And if you don't want to learn about life, okay, aka you don't want to be taught, we have nothing in common. I'm a teacher. If you don't want to learn, we don't have nothing in common. Simple as that. So I don't have a problem with that. And my tolerance for ignorance is getting less and less. So I'm going to talk less and less to ignorant people. Moving on. Well, not talking, but I'm not going to engage in nonsensical conversations with ignorant people. You can't have intelligent conversation with one intelligent person. Moving on. Hope y'all get the hint. I'm trying to give you that one. Get intellect. Show respect to others. That's how you have an intelligent conversation. You want to tell everybody what you want to tell them, but you ain't listening to nothing somebody got to say. That's not intelligent at all. Moving on. Hint, hint. I do what I do. Again, for you. That's what I do. And guess what? I give you knowledge of self. That's a gift. I'm a giver. Okay, cheerfully. I tell my students, aka Right Thinkers, if you got you together, guess what? Now you can help others. None of us don't have us together, but we want to help others. If you haven't mastered the art of right thinking philosophy, don't claim to be a right thinker. Just I'm in practice. I'm in learning like Christians. I ain't the best I can be. I'm in training. Right thinkers until you have self-mastery, that's what you are in training. But you do it what? Daily. That's the part about life. It comes at you daily. But if you don't have self-mastery, stop giving life advice until you do. Somebody need to hear that. I don't know if they're going to get it, but this is for you. Personally, I don't like to hear people give advice that they don't use. What I tell you, I do. I'm not going to tell you something that I don't do. Again, but if you don't get that, excuse me, I spent over 35 years learning and studying and mastering what? Myself before I started teaching anybody else. I give information. We're in the information age. I spent a lot of time gathering information. Didn't know why. Now it's all coming to me. This is why. I got a bunch of information for you. So stay tuned. I got you. I give information, aka self-knowledge, when daily. I give it. I'm selling it. I'm not pushing it. I'm giving it. For the last 5 years, I put a show out every day, sometimes 2 or 3. But my whole goal is get information out there to you. Before I give knowledge, I have to obtain it myself. That's right thing of philosophy. Don't give something that you haven't done. You can't teach something that you don't know. And stop faking it. Stop wanting people to think you're more than who you really are. Just be yourself. That's it. Before I give, okay, I just did that. Okay, last one, about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. Hope you get the lesson. It's all about enlightening you to yourself. Now, I love gaining knowledge to live by and also to teach others. That's why I do what I do. It's all for you. Oh, I'm benefiting too. Trust me. I troll for knowledge when daily. Why? Because I get and obtain knowledge from all different avenues. I take any information I can get that I think is useful to what? Better myself or help my right thinkers better themselves. Some of it I don't need. Some of it I don't use. But some of it I can give to others. Why? I have it. Knowledge, information is better to have it and don't need it than to need it and don't have it. The worst a teacher can do is not be able to answer questions that his students present to him about what it is he's supposed to be a master of. I call right thing philosophy spiritual gumbo. Why? Because I have everybody's philosophical concept that works built into my philosophy. That's why I call it right thing philosophy. That's why I give it the gumbo concept. Why I got a little bit of everything that's in it is good, but some people don't need everything that's in it. So I kind of give it to you so everybody can enjoy it. Simple as that. I have a philosophy, that's what I teach, that took me my lifetime to master. Now I give it to those so they can work on mastering themselves if that's your choice. I'm just here to give you information. It's your choice to use it, don't use it, tune in, don't tune in. It's all about me doing what I do to enlighten you. That's it. I don't have a whole bunch of egoistic ideas. I want 1 million followers. I want this. No, I want to enlighten as many people as I can. So I put it out there every day, and those who tune in will get it. Those who don't won't. It's not my point to worry about who's getting it, who's not. And my job is the content to give it to you. From there, it's on you. That's why I do what I do for you. Let me wrap this up. Rightisms are my life's lessons experience along with what I studied, spiritual truth. Ancient Egyptian philosophical concepts we call Shita Nef. I call it right thinking philosophy. Same thing. Okay? But that's what I teach. And that's the lessons in African religion of our ancient ancestors, not that book that you read from the Roman Catholics. Last one, wrapping it up. New knowledge? Hell no. No. Why? There's no such thing as new knowledge. Why? The original knowledge still works. I can tell you that. Why? I still use it. That's what I do for you. Give you the original knowledge, not the watered down, cut up commercial garbage that they give you. I give you the real deal. The P-Funk. I give it to you pure. Why? I keep it real. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that right thinkers like you have passed away. Oh, I'll be back. I got more.